Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So my sister is back. You will all be looking at this set of nails and going, I don't remember seeing that. Because you didn't. We didn't record the last set because we were going on a girls' weekend, hot tubbing. The nails were going to get trashed.
Which they have been.
Which they have, because, you know, I did tell you.
Yep.
So all we did was literally, we just did a quick fill.
Just in
nothing.
clear.
Yep. And just whacked some polish over the top.
Yep.
Simple as that. It was only 2 weeks ago, which the amount of growth on those nails is quite impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clearly that hot tub stimulated those nail follicles or something.
Who knows? Who knows?
Nails don't have follicles, people. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Just in case. Yes.
Yeah. Which
but you know you're going to get that question that goes, oh, they don't have follicles. Well, no, they don't. It was just, you know.
Nonsense.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, these are not beautiful in the slightest because we didn't care. We were literally just bashing them out.
Yep, pang something on.
So yeah, they all need reshaping. They need the shape
the length
completely taking down because we're going for a completely different look.
Yarp.
Yarp. And she's gone and busted another finger. So this is going to be interesting to see what we've got.
Yeah.
Below.
Yeah, I've taken the novel approach of having sellotape on my pinky for the last couple of days. I'm not really even sure what I did. I did something at karate and it really hurt. And it's hanging on by a thread, so we've no idea if this is going to snap. So yeah, I've had sellotape around my finger to try and hold everything together, so that Shona has the most chance of being able to do something. But we're not especially hopeful.
No. So yeah, these are big, they're bulky, they're not the right shape. We know all of this.
We don't care.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I just needed something so that everything didn't fall off in a hot tub, basically.
Yeah, because it was like, you can't go 4 weeks.
Nope.
Because you already swim, what, 2 to 3 times a week?
Yep.
As it is, which is why we always have a bit of fun with your nails. Add the hot tubbing of which you were in there for hours.
I really was. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I was in there till midnight one night. It was awesome.
Wasn't it 2 nights?
No, but I bailed out the second night. I was like, I can't do it again.
I was asleep.
I know. You were snoring beautifully.
Yeah, says you who went for I'm just gonna go have some quiet time.
Oh yeah.
3 hours later.
Do you want waking up for tea?
So, do you want dinner?
Yeah. Well, that's why I was awake until like gone midnight every night. I kept on going for a nap. Anyway.
So we are going to need the big boy.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! This is the one I'm going to use. We're obviously not going to record filing down because you can't hear anything anyway.
Yep. And it takes a while.
Hopefully not now I've got my big boy.
Indeed. And we need the length to go down as well.
Yes, I know. And as usual, every time you come, I haven't gone and got a new file out. Because I was not prepared because...
You were doing other things.
I was busy playing on my game, so...
Yeah, you were busy doing other things. That's all fine.
Right, we shall be back in a moment.
In a moment.
And we are back. Right, so I've already done one hand. We're not going to show you that one. No. Because I decided I was going to bring you this one. So this is the poor nail, what's left of it, that was underneath.
So no wonder it was hurting.
Yeah, what she'd done, she'd actually snapped the nail, but from like that point to that point, it hadn't actually gone all the way over. So it was still hanging on. So what I did, I managed to nip off the acrylic and then just nip the sides of the nail to get it to come off in one big thing. Because if any pressure on that, it's just going to hurt. And you don't want to rip it off either because that's going to make it bleed and that would be not good. We don't like that. We don't like that. So that's not bruising. That's the purple underneath, people. You know, panic not.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought, right, I will show you how we're going to fix that one. Or how I'm going to attempt to fix that one, which is more the appropriate response.
Yeah. Oh, and the phone's going.
That is my son upstairs ringing my husband downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically because the headphones for the Xbox has stopped working. So he's now ringing him instead. But I don't particularly want that in the background of my videos. There's not a lot I can do about that.
I can't control the hiccups. They just happen. I have no...
Steady on there, love. Calm down. Calm down, dear. Calm down. Oh, yeah. I hate that bit.
Yeah, it Lucy explains why that pinky was hurting so much, because I was like, it looks like it's still attached, which was why I was trying to hang on to it. But yeah, it was weird. It wasn't attached in the middle. So I don't think I've ever done that before.
Nope, it's a new one.
So,
yeah, she wasn't kidding about the lifting either. I'm going to try the CJP Acid Primer. I'll show you the one. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to try this on her instead.
Yeah. I mean, we knew there was going to be a lot of lifting because of the hot tub, but there was a lot of lifting.
Yeah, but there's a lot of lifting, and then there's you.
Yeah.
All right.
And I haven't even been in the garden, so...
Yeah. Which I'm not sure what's going on at the moment, because we were doing really well with CJP.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's just taken a bit of a nosedive, and I'm not entirely sure why, because my prep and everything else, nothing has changed.
No, we have had a couple of hot ones though when we've been doing things, so I don't know if that's affected things. But I don't think with this we didn't have like the really mad heat with these couple of sets though. So, oh, what a noise! Ugh.
What? You don't like that?
No! Oh, that's proper scrapey chalkboard noise. Ugh.
I have already done her cuticle prep. Would you bend your fingers?
Sorry.
We're having this conversation at Girls' Weekend going, oh, it's nice doing your sister's nails. I said, yeah, when she's not as rigid as a dead person.
I'm awesome.
Which then gets onto the subject of lead coffins.
It did. We did end up on lead coffins, which is a bit odd. But there we go.
Yes, Girls' Weekend was the weekend just after the Queen had passed away. And yeah, I have a bit of an interesting job. Anyway, we got onto the discussion
She's not an undertaker.
No, I'm not an undertaker.
Which would be the first place that my mind would go when you said that.
I'm not an undertaker. I do work in death, but not that kind of death. Well, not that part of it anyway. But an interesting fact that I did learn at an undertaker's was that all of the royal coffins, even to this date, are lead lined, which in this country is quite unusual because none of our coffins nowadays are lead lined.
Yeah.
In America, it's still
really common.
Yeah, it is.
Not here.
You
know, no more plague here.
Yeah, which was how lead lined coffins came about. Was you know, the
black
plague.
Plagues. Yeah.
So yeah, the poor guy's carrying the coffin. She might have been a slight lady, but it's lead lined. That's a lot of weight.
A lot of weight.
Same as Princess Diana's was lead lined. Be gentle.
Cool. It is still sensitive, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, I did something at karate on Wednesday and I'm not quite sure what.
You've said that repeatedly. I
know, it's just because I'm hoping that at some point I'm going to say it and it's going to jog my memory as to what the heck I did.
It's like having Dory today.
Sorry. I said, it wasn't even like we were doing any like punches with the pads or something where I would have like gone for it full force or something and you know, maybe just not held my finger in properly and whatever, but I don't know.
Right, we're going to dehydrate. I still can't quite decide whether I want to start with that nail.
No, never.
Why never?
I don't know. I'm just really... Just because it's really sensitive, I'm just really nervous about you touching it, that's all.
Thanks, sis. I try not to hurt you, you know.
I know.
Normally I don't dehydrate the whole nail, but there's not a lot of acrylic left on these nails, so
Yep.
I'm just going to do everything, basically. Your toe, your foot is like waggling under the desk on my leg. It doesn't help when I'm trying to be still.
That's all right.
I've forgotten the smell of acid primers. They are a particular
Oh God, that stings on my pinky.
I'm sorry. No, actually I'm not sorry. It's your own bloody fault. I've got to do my job. Do you want nails or not?
I do.
Right, then shut up. Stop complaining.
Okay.
It can only get better. Right. So my sister... Oh, I'm going to knock the phone today. Hey! It's normally you.
It's not me. It's not me.
So, she was like, how are you going to do that? You can't even attach a tip to it. No, I can't.
I'm not even sure how you're going to put a form anywhere up near it either, because it's gone all the way into the nail bed.
Well, what I am going to do is I'm going to get my form. I'm going to make almost like a little extra bit on it, like that. And I'm going to... Now, I have not done this for forever. And we're going to try and almost like make where the nail would be if there was a nail actually attached there. So we're almost like making a fake little nail bed like that, right? Now, this is going to involve you keeping your finger where I actually tell you to put it and not moving. Right? Because I am basically going to be holding... This is not the best form placement in the world, people. And in fact, I'm going to swap to a bigger form. I'm going to swap to a different form.
Okay.
This one has already got a square bit on it. A lot of them you see are rounded in that bit, you know, cut out that way. So it's almost like that shape, which is why you need to put a flat edge on it. But that bit is already flat. So I don't need another flat edge because I've got a flat edge.
Okay.
Bend. Thank you. Okay. Do you see yourself doing it?
No.
If they're going to bend, right? And during the course of that, you're going...
I'm not aware that I'm doing it. I'm not. Do you know how many times I've broken my little fingers? I'm like, they don't have, they have their own minds. They do whatever the heck they want and bend wherever the heck they feel like it.
Right. What I want you to do is just relax it. Okay? Just let me be in control of the pinky.
Because I'm so good at letting up control.
Absolutely.
Get ready to be shocked.
Right. Now normally I would slit down the sides, okay, to make that fit better. But on the basis that I can barely touch this finger without her screaming at me, and if I cut the sides, it's going... We're going to have to try and do it a little bit to make this form fit a bit better. Okay.
And then it evolves again. And then it evolves again, and then it evolves again. Oh, it's not bad. Especially for a gram.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
This is incredibly difficult, okay? People that know what they're doing will probably go, yeah, it's easy enough, off we go. And I really should have opened my core powder before I tried to do this.
I need to
I'm like, I can't move, I can't help you.
Nope,
I've just got to stay here.
do not do.
I'm not looking over here because then I'm not tempted to look at my finger. I'm just ignoring everything.
So, gold and
I'm staring intently at the grapes.
oh, that's right. Mythic web. I'm just got this shinx and it's
You got pants there?
no.
Of course. Yeah, too.
No, it says it can't take it. You can't play the speaker on. So I can.
Oh no, that's too much.
And no, I am not talking to you guys whilst I'm trying to do this.
So it was like, if she wants to be part of the call and understand what to say. So I was just like, just come downstairs. So, yeah, because I know I want my headphones on. Or then now I can't listen.
Vulpix. Sorry. I don't normally get Vulpix and I really want to get Ninetales.
Now, it's going to look a bit odd because this now is going to be shorter than the others, but I really don't want to put a long extension on a nail that is virtually non-existent.
I need to kill this golden.
Especially when it's on you. I apologise, you've got my hair going into that shot as well. Like that a bit more, you can have a bit more. A little bit longer, not a lot. And I'm basically going to have to hold this nail until it dries. Because if I take my fingers off this form, it's all going to go to crap. It's as simple as that.
So, should I join your party or Adam Cadaver's party? Mine.
Are you acting cadaver? And what we did?
Yeah, I want to do like lemon.
Is that good with you, Robert?
Yeah. Normal fortnight.
I don't even play.
Huh?
I don't normally play them.
Then I will play it then. And you can just watch.
There is now going to be a falling out over the fortnight.
Enjoy mine. Oh, okay.
Oh, quite impressed. Chuffed to that. So there's a side profile for you.
Oh, the Windows Defender firewall has blocked some of the features of this app.
Really?
Allow access.
That's hurting, isn't it?
It's your nails digging in somewhere, but I know you can't move it at the minute,
It's my
so
thumb.
it's fine.
Okay, I can see I've done it.
Cool.
Right,
It's like, it's actually not the product. So earlier on, it was the acid that was hurting, and then the acrylic went on and the monomer was hurting. And then I was like, nope, this is a different paint. It feels like something's digging into me.
yeah,
But then I'm like, I know you cannot move, and I've just got to wait.
yeah, no, that's fine. I've altered my thumb, and yes, I can see I was digging in. But I'm having to hold your finger so tightly to make sure she doesn't move, because as we've seen,
I'm
I
a
cannot
wiggler.
trust her to keep her hand still.
No, I'm a wiggler.
Click up.
That's what I knew. This was just going to be unpleasant, and I just grin and bear it until it's done. Because I know once that acrylic's dried, it's gonna be fine, and it's not gonna hurt anymore. But it's just the process of doing it is just not fun.
No.
Yeah, and I know it'll heal up lovely under there because of it'll be protected and everything. So it's like, it's fine, just put up with it and then it'll be fine. it's such a weird place to have pain on your nail bed. It's so odd.
If it's any consolation, this is not exactly pain-free for me either.
Is it not?
Look at the angle my thumb is currently in.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. I've been staring at a bowl of grapes for the whole of this process.
My arm is jammed into the side of my desk.
And your thumb is trying to double back on itself.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my elbow is actually jammed into the
It really
corner of
is.
my desk to make sure that my hand doesn't move whilst I try and do this.
Well, the first bit's always just grabbing.
And we were having a laugh actually because when I did the other hand, I was like, I know I'm my own worst critic because my sister's like, this is fantastic, it's fucking awesome, but I'm like, But I don't normally use a lot of core powders. Like my sister
Especially
never
not- I
has
never
core
have core
powders,
powder.
never.
That's
And
far
I'm
too boring.
So I mean, we've gone for this is called Cherry Blossom Blush, which I have used on you before.
Yeah, it's really nice for my skin.
Yes,
that one.
which is a very nice one, and it's got the kind of nudie colour in it, which works well with the blues and the golds. Because you can't use a pinky core
No, because it
with the
looks
blues and golds
weird.
because it just doesn't look right.
And you need a cooler colour as well.
But you
and
can't use a lot of dark nudes on you because your
I
skin
just
is
look
so fair.
silly. I just look silly.
Yeah.
Not yet. Of all the times for your hands to be cold,
I mean, they're normally fairly chilly.
yeah, not to this. It's not to this extreme. So yeah, I'm still getting the hang of the ratios for
Yeah,
CJP.
core powders. Yeah, because you just don't use them.
No, I don't.
Going on enough.
And like we see with the Moyra, they are so metallic. You know, they're so highly pigmented. You can literally paint them. They really are.
And yet there was a purple we were using a couple of sets ago, and it was almost translucent. And
That was a CJP one.
Yeah, and it was almost translucent, and you were expecting it. You weren't expecting it to be as pigmented as a Moyra, but way more pigmented than it was. And you ended up being like, I'm having to add loads. They ended up quite thick just because of the colour wasn't there, and it's like they're all different, and it's weird. And why aren't they all the same? And I know they're not, and that sometimes that's a good thing, but you know, it's annoying for Shona, and I don't like that.
Ah.
Wait, can we do it again?
No, you have to do it in another place.
Ow.
Oh!
There we go.
Did you hear that? That was her thumb going credunk-a-dunk.
Credunk-a-dunk.
Yeah, well, it was more than one crack.
I'm not taking that form off yet, though. That can stay
No,
there.
that's a recipe for disaster. Do you need to see the other hand? I'm not going to put it in shot. Just
No.
there, just so you knew what you were doing.
I haven't gone that senile just yet, love.
Well, sometimes you have a senior moment, and I didn't know. And you stopped in that way.
Senior moment, thank
No,
you.
you stopped in that way that you do sometimes when you're having a moment, and I'm like, are you having a moment? Do you need a?
Take slices.
Because yeah, normally we do two hands at the same time, don't we? So
Yeah, that hand always pisses me off because so all of her nails on this hand, you see how she's got a really nice C curve on them.
sometimes they do a little S.
Except that hand,
No, they're all flat.
no, 3 of them are curved. One of
That
them is
one's
flat,
flat.
so it always looks odd.
Yeah.
Now I've pointed that out to you. You're so happy about that. Sorry about.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm going to try
Eleanor, you know that
and peel
someone's in this house?
and squeeze. Not squeeze you.
I winced in sympathy then because you said squeeze, but it didn't actually hurt.
I was like, I haven't really
No.
touched you yet. I'm slightly concerned that you're wincing.
No, that was you said
You-
squeeze, and I
you
just
did-
kind of went, oh no! I just did an Eleanor.
I was just going to say, you just did an Eleanor when I, touched her with a file and when she went, ow. I'm like,
You don't actually mean ow.
Where's Eleanor?
She's in the building.
She's on the other side.
God, that's very sticky.
Well, it is by the time I've held it for as long as I have.
Yeah, you know, and you're like, I've got hairs on my fingers. Oh yeah, everyone does. You have tiny fine hairs everywhere. Oh look, they've just peeled them off. Getting a mini finger wax.
And your finger is still pointing toward the sky.
Okay, right, I'm going to stare at the grapes again.
We want to see what it does.
It doesn't help. I'm sorry about the stuff in the background. Ah, there we go.
There you are.
How was that? Was that all right?
That was fine.
So let's have a look. Ah!
It'll do, boss.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Someone just took
It's a bit on the piss.
Well, I know it's going to be on the.
That's why you should have done it where you originally were, where no one else would have seen it.
Yeah, like I say, well, this is rather short.
I've got a car.
It's not that short though, but it is. It's a bit short.
That's okay, because I'm less likely to do any more damage to it if it's super short,
Exactly.
you know. And it'll put less pressure on it as well, so it can heal.
So yes, it's a tiny little. I'm actually super chuffed with how that's turned out, considering what I just got presented with. I mean, like I said, it's nowhere close to the length of it, but it doesn't matter because we do not want to be putting more pressure on that nail.
No.
You know, that far down, that had literally ripped half a nail bed out.
Yeah.
And it was, because actually your nail beds have gone
Yeah,
to
yeah.
about here.
Yeah, it was so painful. And
So
I
the
was
thing
but I
is about-
couldn't see that it was cracked. It was really weird because of it cracked in the middle. I couldn't see it was cracked, which is why I was trying to like, otherwise I'd have just soaked it off or something. But I was like, you know, and then trim the nail. But I was like, no, it's still attached. It's still attached. It's just lifted really badly. But
Now for the rest of these,
Found it again.
so even if I was putting the core powder on, with my sister I would normally put a clear base down, just because we never know what we're going to be going back to.
One of the old
You know, if she's somebody that would always be having a core powder on there, I wouldn't be putting the clear on it at all, because you really don't need to. Got fluff in my brush.
Can you find it on the back you've got on there?
Fluff!
Oh, it's gone again.
Went off again.
There's that
I
one
have
on
no idea what's going on in the
no,
background
I don't know
of
what's
me.
going on in the background. But everyone's sniggering in random ways, and Adam's wandering around the house
Yeah, I'll go get
in the
that
most
one from
peculiar
Alex.
way. And there are cables everywhere. Oh well, everyone's fine. All is well.
To be put, I don't give a Scooby.
Yep,
I'm busy.
and monkeys.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
Sorry, Jim.
Showing DQ.
Whatever it was, they found it.
Yeah. This is what happens when you try and hook several different systems up to the same game all at the same time.
Aha.
There are never enough cables.
Or there are too many
Or
cables.
there are too many cables.
And nobody has, or nobody can remember which cable goes for what.
Yeah, well, there's a hole for this one to go in here, but that didn't help. No, that's a completely different kibble. Kibble, yes,
Oh,
love.
for God's sake.
What?
Stuck my bloody finger straight in that, didn't I?
Scooby-Doo.
Because I'm the wrong way.
Why are you the wrong way?
Because normally I start on this hand,
What trigger? That's
because I've just done that nail to start with.
Yeah.
Because normally I start with the pinky on that hand and I work
And
my
you
way
work your
through,
way
and then I
across.
land on my thumb this way.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
There's lots of people there, Oliver. There's like 3 of them.
Bye, Oliver. Bye-bye.
Hi, bye.
Shut up. Behind you.
You're welcome.
That's not really good for range, is it, Oliver? That's no good for range.
Wait, how do I get over there? Show me the-
So, yeah. Today is brought to you by me and Shona and random Fortnite noises.
I just died. I just died. I just died.
You seemed happy about it.
Okay.
He's doing it to the Scooby-Doo music, I swear.
What?
Yeah.
Behind you.
What is it with your brush today and just getting
I
stuff
killed
stuck
a
in it?
person.
On Fortnite.
Too slow.
I haven't. It's just,
Dad, I've got crumbs.
Yeah.
I suddenly had a moment thinking, oh, I did that one, and then I left my brush.
Oh, have I got anything?
Have I got something stuck in it? which I should have checked before I did stuff.
But you were high off your win of getting my pinky to look like a pinky again.
Yes,
As well you should.
thank you.
Oh my god!
Now you see, what, a few years ago that would have scared the crap out of me and I would have gone, nope,
Yep, we're not doing anything with that.
nope,
Dad,
leave
if
it
it's
alone.
time block and you jump in the air, then it boosts you.
Yeah, if you also press left trigger, dash you see. Oh,
Killed it.
left trigger.
Adam did it.
I didn't do it.
Wasn't me.
Was it a cat? Are we blaming a cat?
No, it was a frog.
It was a frog. Okay.
Which
Yeah,
I think Jim was trying to kill.
He was trying. Jim, stop killing frogs. They make the most
I
of
did quest to kill a frog.
But they make a really horrible noise when you kill them.
Just like that. Yeah.
Something noisy just happened.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you.
you.
No.
Yeah.
It's me killing a frog.
No, it was just you.
I found you.
Ah,
Tray easy.
you see.
No, you just ran me over.
Go on.
I can't get in. Oh no, I can. Wait, yeah.
And out the window.
How? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Look at your heart.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at your hair.
Look in front. Look in front. There. No, there are guys. Right.
Where? Ah, there.
A little mouse with clogs on.
Well, I declare, going clip clippity clopped on the stairs. That's all I know of that one.
Yeah, me too.
Good. You've got a shotgun. Jim's driving a bit too erratic for you. Oh, get out quickly.
Get out.
An erratic gym. Don't know what to say about that. No.
It's kind of
No,
Nope.
no,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Okay.
Right, we are using the unknown Moyra, which I think is Belagio.
It's beautiful. It's so sparkly and so blue.
And the only reason I know, well, it may or may not be, do not quite, oh, I should have, we have Iris, which is one of my favourites. I love Iris.
There's a quest in there. Opponent's fast
Just in it
sliding.
again. And then I've got Sio-Sio-San.
Sorry, what?
Sio-Sio-San.
C-O-C-O-C. Okay.
Sio-Sio-San.
Okay.
Sio-Sio-San. And I just feel like it should just be said in that kind of way.
Okay.
Also a quest to slide and knock into people.
Yeah.
So if you can
Right.
do that. Oh, look, Jim's on top of the balloon.
Yeah, you can't get up here though because it's in the storm.
Run and slide into him. Behind you. Oh, you got health.
Poopy poopy poo.
Oliver, I'm going to play the next one. We'll keep it in turns.
Oh.
Run after him and slide into that one, Oliver. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice going.
I killed you, mate. You've killed one.
I got one.
Oliver's killed two.
Oh, sugar. Oh, there we go. My bullets died.
Your bullets die.
Yeah, it died. I just headshotted someone. There you go.
Swap one of your green guns out.
Stop talking. Sorry about that.
You were
Sula,
concentrating.
you're not doing your job.
You were concentrating.
Yeah, now I've got to try and marble the opposite direction.
Which you always love so much. Oh. And we completely and utterly forgot that Strictly was starting last night.
Oh,
Yeah. I was like,
Aww.
so we're going to watch it tonight instead.
it's the first show, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's for?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, coming after you.
I was a bit disappointed in it, to be honest. Slide out, Oliver.
Right, yeah, so we're kind of doing like a half marble, opposite sides to each other, and then we're coming in with some glitter. So I didn't want like a swirly marble. I want more of a flowy marble.
Yeah, more kind of watery rather than rapids.
Yes, I want the feel of water rather than marble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the images you sent to me,
Yeah.
like you really liked how that flowed, which was more like a quartzy effect rather
Yeah.
than a
a
marble effect.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, the colours you're choosing, I'm not going to be able to get a quartz effect with these colours. But if I do it more of a flow rather than a
Yeah.
swoosh, it will give that effect. Also, the only other way of doing it would have been to do it in gel.
I was like, well, I never know when I send you pictures of things. I'm like, I like this, and you go, what? In that product, and I'm like, I've no idea what it is. I just think it's pretty.
Yeah, because my response back was, what, with foils or with glitter? And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, right, okay. So I went, let's have both. So we are going to use, this is Glitterstella, and it is honeycomb, and it is one of my favourites. And the thing is,
I'm
it's
sure
got,
we've had that colour before
oh,
as well
yes.
on me. 'Cause I
It
love
has
it.
got a bluey shift in it. It's not the same blues, but what we're doing is, because the foil we're going to use is a blue and gold foil. So one side is gold, one side is blue. So when we put it together, it'll come out however it feels like coming out. So it's to mix the different blues, but they're all different blues, but they're all the same blue spectrum.
Yeah. They're all in the same bit of the colour wheel, but not
Yes.
identical, which is perfect because then it doesn't look samey.
Yes.
It looks, complementary, I suppose.
Now don't knock the glitter over.
Oh, we'll try not to. I'm never aiming to knock anything over, and I don't normally knock things over.
I've seen a whole load of
Anything could happen with you.
I know. I normally bash things a lot, but I don't normally destroy them.
So tiny little bead of clear,
Hit opponents while sliding.
and then we are just gonna nudge that across the edge. So again, it didn't matter about the edge that's on there. I've let them, we're going to call it a marble for want of any better words. So we've let the marble dry, because then I'm not going to ruin the marble when I come and put the glitter on. But it just gets rid of that edge, which is...
But it didn't need to be perfect, so it's fine. Because
Exactly.
that wasn't what if I wanted something that was a really crisp line, I would have sent you pictures of something that was a really crisp line, but I wasn't fussed about really crisp line. I wanted it to be all flowy and whoo.
Did you do a boat? Like that. We're going. Goes like that.
So just take your time to get the glitter right. And I've got a bit too much on there, so I'm going to take some off.
Yeah, it's part of why you put the clear on as well, isn't it? Is because then you're not trying to embed it into a existing powder that's in there that's already drying. It gives you a bit more time to work it as well.
Yeah,
and
because
get it spot
normally
on
when you do a marble, you'll just add your little bits of glitter
as you
on
go.
top. So it's, because it hasn't quite set, so you're just putting a little bit in. But if you're trying to get it more of a perfect kind of swoosh, or in this case to frame it, then it's better to put it on a bit of clear.
Yeah. And especially as this glitter has got, it's a real multi-cut, isn't it? So
Yes.
the last thing you want is it to be all like clumpy, bumpy in places you don't want it to be all clumpy, bumpy. So,
Exactly.
because clumpy, bumpy is totally a word.
It's just a friggin' amazing. I get very distracted when Now, sometimes I would put a fine glitter underneath, or a colour that's quite close to this, just to help with the coverage,
Chest in.
which I haven't done
Did it complete it?
Yeah.
for this one.
Yeah, because the other colour, because we've got those kind of core powder nudes underneath, and if you put one of the blues or something underneath, it wouldn't flow quite right.
Exactly, or if we put gold, the
It'd
problem
be
is
too much.
gold, yeah, it would take away the effect of this glitter because it's got the gold shift in it. And that's it. You know, when I've had a lot of the shift glitters, that's why I've struggled to put them with something, because they shift in different colours so much that I just like them on their own. So I want a little bit more, just teeny weeny.
Because that's good.
Couple.
You need to keep on
Meeple.
Right on this end. A bit too much, take a bit off. And again, just take your time to nudge it where you want it. But because it's a multi-cut, it kind of covers quite well anyway.
Glide.
But you see what I mean, Arthur? The difference is, look how much space that's blocking. You can't see ahead of you.
Get out.
No.
I command thee. Clear. The thumb is going to be a full nail of just core powder, but I'm going to wait for these to set up a little bit before I do that, because we know what a certain somebody's like if I make her move her hand round.
I'm gonna bash something somewhere that I shouldn't, and then you're gonna have to fix it, because I'm annoying. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be back in a moment for the next part. And there we go. Right, capped, filed, happy.
Time for finishing touches.
Time for the finishing touches. So we are going to pop some base coat on. And
Get on, shotgun him in the face.
we'll put base coat on this one. And we're going to put base coat on this one. Yes, you can still see a bit of purple underneath. It doesn't matter.
And you'll see why in just a second.
Yep, I'm going to cover it up any moment. Right, pop that in. Give that a 60 seconds.
Oh. Right. This is the bit where now I can't yawn, sneeze, anything's.
No bodily functions.
Slide into one.
Well, from you anyway.
I wanted to
Put
shock
that back.
It's a shame you can't like into the wood.
Don't know if I need that bit now.
Nose
Right.
dive into and just smash through.
Ah, guys.
The storm.
You're like pretty much hand thingy down.
Oh, sorry.
You managed to stick your foot.
That guy there.
Basically, but I don't know how to describe this.
There are no words.
There are no words.
There are no words.
Oh look, I'm making them jump around now. Come back.
I'm very carefully not looking anywhere near it, because I know I'm going to get blamed, and I know it's not going to be my fault.
It's always your fault. Always.
So Shona's wearing weird, and I keep on attacking it.
Tallest thing in the world.
You don't have much.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on in the background.
Fortnite.
I know that.
But beyond that,
Don't
it could
do
be
shotgun. You
anything.
can't do shotgun.
Exactly.
But I've heard sometimes.
Try and break it up a little bit. Try and break it up a little bit. Come on.
I died.
She seems so surprised by that one.
Oh.
Oh, class opponent.
We take a turn.
Oh no!
Damn it!
I've just got to go to the loo.
I was trying so hard, and then you made me laugh.
How did I make you laugh? I didn't do anything. I'm just.
Because you were picking things out of places, and it made me laugh.
Do not change the
How is that my fault?
It's ready up.
because you did it.
There we go.
You're full of crap. Do you want to breathe any deeper there? You know, you didn't quite throw him off again at me.
I had my hand in front of the way that time.
What I want to do is try and make it swip over. Swip over?
That's
Swap
a word.
over. I know what I mean. Shut up.
Good. Nobody else does.
Yeah, because you make so much sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. All the
Totes,
time.
man, totes. Fucking totes.
Help me.
No.
I can never help, love. It's Fortnite. I'm useless.
No, it's Adam.
Oh,
What did I do?
You were tickling me and scaring me and things.
I tickled you once.
Tickling
Okay, I did scare you at the sink earlier when you come in, when you were making a drink.
me. Okay, so I'm going to try to complete some more gyms.
Okay, Alex, ready up.
Like I'm not going to do like complete bouncy.
Ready up, Alex!
Oh my god, really?
yeah,
Right.
she's got a set of lungs on her, that kid.
So have you, given by the fluff that's just gone everywhere at me?
That annoys me the most.
Right.
Just ready up.
Yeah, it does, however, take his Xbox longer to ready up than it does yours.
No, it doesn't. It takes longer for him to load up. He's too busy looking in his battle pass.
Right, now I am going to base coat over the top of those again. And then we're going to top coat. Top coat!
No, we're loading. We're loading. What's your cable?
Don't forget to clean your brush.
Because otherwise, chaos.
Alex,
Chaos will ensue momentarily.
Okay, it takes me like 2 years to load one.
okay. So when you're
Am I good?
13,
Yes, put it in.
What does it do?
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
And yeah, then we're just gonna top coat over the top.
What did you do?
Because top
What
coat
did you
is
press
the
things for?
window.
What did you press it for?
Oh no. Button spamming.
Somebody's pressed a button.
Button
Why would you
spamming.
press all your fingers like that?
I know, Kat. What
Oh,
is
it's
going
just
on?
terrible.
You can't press them if they're
I'm
down.
trying to sleep and these people are just shouting and now they're pressing buttons they're not supposed to be pressing. Oh my
And
god.
everyone's shouting, so I'm gonna shout too. And then things.
Bus is going.
Doot, doot. Don't forget to thank your driver.
Jim's just going to fall to his death.
I mean, if he wants
Go.
to.
Well, he can't because Oliver needs to be signed back in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we keeping you up?
You blew it.
Oh, disgraceful.
Do you know how many hours it's been since I've had caffeine? I've gotten to the end of my caffeine and I'm like, I know. My
tiny little
I know. I know.
Are you annoying him?
Oh, cat, get off my lap, will you?
Because what you need when you're trying not to die is totally a cat to come and join in and help.
Of course.
Cat, come, no, go. Go, will you? Be gone.
Go on, stupid cat.
Oh, pest.
Go find Eleanor. She loves you.
Find Alex.
Go find Stinky and
Dude, she can't go find Alex. That involves her going up the stairs and we both all know she can't manage the stairs.
She can.
Well, she can, but then she gets stuck and we have to go pick her up and bring her back down again.
Oh no.
She's an old cat. Well,
They
she generally
are
doesn't go
very
upstairs either, in
She
fairness.
does.
Unless, of course, we leave the door open and nobody's fed them, and then she will venture upstairs.
Come upstairs. Oh, come here.
Go, feed me, Daddy, feed me. I'm starving. You haven't fed me in like hours. And I'm sad.
Right, put those in for Venice. Let's show those.
Woo, shiny.
Woo, shiny shinies. Right, put them in. We're going to do them separately, and that is this video done. You will be pleased to know, Fortnite be gone. Woohoo!
Woohoo! And you're covered in glitter, which is always a good end to anything.
I'm always covered in glitter.
I know, but you didn't start the day covered in glitter, and now you are, so that's success.
I'm quite relieved I don't wake up and be covered in glitter.
Yeah, with the amount of unicorn farts that appear in your house.
No, because you know what? I haven't organised my glitter for ages. I need to do that. I looked at this and thought, oh, I've got so many other ones I need to put into my... Because this is what I use for my storage. These are all my gold glitters. It's not all of them. There are more.
I know.
No,
I was like, you said all my gold glitters, and I'm like, I know that they are not all of them.
Like, you lie! We know you lie. Yeah, no, I've got loads. I need to organise so much and... Yeah.
Yeah, another day.
Yeah. Anywho.
Day.
And with that, we are done. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.